Mukesh Ambani, a name synonymous with wealth, ambition, and Indian ingenuity. His journey is nothing short of extraordinary. As the chairman of Reliance Industries, Ambani sits atop a sprawling empire that spans multiple sectors. His influence touches nearly every aspect of Indian life, from telecommunications to retail. From the fuel that powers vehicles to the data that connects millions, Reliance is a part of everyday life. Born into a wealthy family, Ambani could have easily settled into a life of comfort and luxury, but his ambition burned brighter, driving him to achieve more. He inherited his father's entrepreneurial spirit and transformed Reliance into a global powerhouse, expanding its reach and influence. Oil refining, petrochemicals, telecom, retail, you name it, Reliance is there, making its mark. Ambani's journey is a testament to his business acumen and relentless drive. He's not afraid to take risks, to dream big, and to disrupt entire industries with his innovative ideas. He's a true titan of industry, a modern-day Maharaja navigating the complex world of global business with ease. But Ambani's story isn't just about profits and boardrooms, it's also about giving back. It's a uniquely Indian story, a reflection of the nation's own meteoric rise on the world stage, embodying the spirit of progress and innovation. Mukesh Ambani's journey began with the legacy of his father, Dhirubhai Ambani. Dhirubhai, a visionary entrepreneur, founded Reliance Industries as a small textile company. He had a knack for identifying opportunities and scaling businesses rapidly. Mukesh, along with his brother Anil, joined the family business in the 1980s. Together, they embarked on an ambitious expansion drive. Reliance ventured into petrochemicals, refining, and oil and gas exploration. These bold moves turned Reliance into a behemoth, a cornerstone of the Indian economy. Mukesh, with his sharp business acumen and strategic thinking, played a pivotal role in this transformation. But the Ambani brothers eventually went their separate ways, dividing the Reliance empire between them. This split, highly publicized in the Indian media, showcased the complexities of family businesses and succession planning. Despite the division, Mukesh continued to drive Reliance towards new horizons, his ambition undeterred. Perhaps Mukesh Ambani's most significant contribution to India has been through Jio, Reliance's telecom arm. Before Jio, accessing the internet in India was a luxury. Data was expensive, connectivity was patchy, and smartphones were out of reach for many. Then came Jio in 2016, a disruptive force that changed the game entirely. Ambani, with characteristic audacity, offered free voice calls and dirt-cheap data plans. Millions of Indians who had never experienced the internet before were suddenly online. The impact of Jio was seismic. It democratized access to information, education, and entertainment. It empowered small businesses and entrepreneurs, connecting them to a wider market. India, once lagging behind in the digital race, was now a leading digital economy, thanks in large part to Ambani's vision. Mukesh Ambani's immense wealth is no secret. His lifestyle is a subject of constant fascination, a blend of opulence and extravagance rarely seen, and nothing exemplifies this more than Antilia, his 27-story residence in Mumbai. This architectural marvel, estimated to be one of the world's most expensive private residences, towers over the city's skyline. It's said to house multiple swimming pools, a private theater, a sprawling library, and a temple. Antilia, with its sheer grandeur, has become a symbol of Ambani's extraordinary success. While some marvel at its magnificence, others criticize it as an ostentatious display of wealth in a country grappling with poverty. Antilia, in many ways, embodies the complex relationship Indians have with wealth and success. It's a constant reminder of the vast disparities that exist within Indian society. The Ambani family knows how to throw a party, and when it came to his children's weddings, Mukesh Ambani spared no expense. The celebrations were nothing short of spectacular, attracting global attention and setting new standards for lavishness. His son, Akash Ambani's pre-wedding festivities in Switzerland were a sight to behold. Beyoncé, Coldplay, and the Chainsmokers were flown in to perform for the guests. The guest list read like a who's who of Bollywood, Hollywood, and the international business elite. These extravagant celebrations, while showcasing Indian hospitality and grandeur, also drew criticism. Critics questioned the necessity of such lavish spending when millions of Indians struggle to make ends meet. The debate surrounding these events highlighted the growing divide between the ultra-rich and the rest of India. Section 6. Beyond extravagance, investing in India. Despite his extravagant lifestyle, Mukesh Ambani is acutely aware of his responsibility towards India and its people. He often speaks about the need for inclusive growth and using technology to uplift the lives of millions. Reliance Industries, under his leadership, has made significant investments in various sectors of the Indian economy. From creating jobs to driving innovation, Ambani's business decisions have a ripple effect across the country. His foray into renewable energy, for instance, is seen as a crucial step towards a sustainable future for India. Ambani's critics often argue that his philanthropy is a way to deflect criticism and improve his public image. They point to the fact that his business practices often benefit from government policies and regulations. It's a complex debate with no easy answers, reflecting the intertwined nature of business, politics, and social responsibility in India. Section 7. A legacy of philanthropy. Mukesh Ambani, like many billionaires around the world, has embraced philanthropy in a big way. His contributions are not just limited to financial donations, but extend to active involvement in various initiatives. His philanthropic endeavors, primarily channeled through the Reliance Foundation, focus on a variety of causes. From education and healthcare to rural development and disaster relief, the foundation's reach is extensive and impactful. The foundation has made significant contributions across India, touching the lives of millions. Their projects often target the most vulnerable and underserved communities. Ambani often emphasizes the importance of giving back to society. He believes that wealth should be used as a tool for social good, and that businesses have a responsibility to contribute to the well-being of the communities they operate in. He believes that businesses have a moral obligation to contribute to the well-being of the communities they operate in. This philosophy is deeply embedded in the operations of the Reliance Foundation. His philanthropic efforts, however, have not been without their critics. Some argue that his charitable giving is a way to appease critics and deflect attention from the wealth disparity in India. Some argue that his charitable giving is a way to appease critics and deflect attention from the wealth disparity in India. They point out that true social change requires systemic reforms, not just charitable handouts. They point out that true social change requires systemic reforms, not just charitable handouts. Critics believe that while philanthropy can provide immediate relief, it does not address the root causes of inequality. Despite these criticisms, there's no denying that the Reliance Foundation has made a tangible difference in the lives of many Indians. Their efforts have brought about positive changes, providing essential services and opportunities to those in need. Section 8. A polarizing figure. Mukesh Ambani is a polarizing figure in India. He's both admired and envied, celebrated and criticized. His supporters hail him as a visionary leader who's propelling India into the future. They point to his business acumen, his job creation, and his contributions to the Indian economy. His critics, however, view him as a symbol of crony capitalism, benefiting from his proximity to political power. They argue that his immense wealth and influence come at the expense of the poor and marginalized. The truth, as always, lies somewhere in between these two extremes. Ambani's story is a microcosm of India's own complexities. It's a story of ambition, innovation, wealth disparity, and the challenges of balancing economic growth with social equity. Love him or hate him, there's no denying that Mukesh Ambani has left an indelible mark on India. Section 9. Ambani, a symbol of modern India. Mukesh Ambani's life story is a reflection of modern India itself. Born into a modest family, he rose to become one of the world's richest men, steering Reliance Industries to unprecedented heights. A nation of contradictions where extreme wealth coexists with grinding poverty. In cities like Mumbai, luxury high-rises stand tall beside sprawling slums, painting a vivid picture of India's economic disparity, where ancient traditions meet cutting-edge technology. Festivals and rituals that have been celebrated for centuries now share space with the latest smartphones and tech innovations. Ambani embodies this duality, representing both the aspirations and the challenges of a rapidly changing nation. His ventures span from petrochemicals to telecommunications, showcasing India's diverse industrial landscape. He's a symbol of India's entrepreneurial spirit, its hunger for innovation, and its desire to claim its rightful place on the world stage. The rise of startups and the booming tech industry are testaments to this drive. But he's also a reminder of the deep inequalities that plague Indian society, the challenges of inclusive growth, and the constant tension between ambition and social responsibility. Protests and social movements highlight these ongoing struggles. Whether he embraces this duality, actively working to bridge the gap between aspiration and reality, remains to be seen. His involvement in community projects and rural development initiatives will be crucial. One thing is certain though, Mukesh Ambani's story is far from over. His decisions and actions will continue to shape the future of India. And as India continues its remarkable journey of transformation, Ambani will undoubtedly remain a central character in the unfolding narrative. His legacy will be intertwined with the nation's progress and its quest for a brighter future.